Hi guys, we're back here on the grid at the Manx Grand Prix. This is the last Manx Grand Prix race of the day. What do you think, George? Who's your bets placed on?
I think it's got to be Jamie Williams again. I mean, he won this morning and he was absolutely flying on this bike on Saturday. So, you know, as a local lad myself, you'd like to hope that Jamie Williams could take it.
I must say, Jamie, you do seem unusually calm today.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to keep all emotion at bay, every single bit of it, because Saturday's still not hit me yet, and neither has this morning. And you know what emotion's like once it takes over, it can wreck you. So I'm just trying to keep everything buried at the moment, and as soon as I get the checkered flag in that last lap, it can all come out for us all I care.
The number 2 bike, Chris Cook, and Chris got a fantastic start in Saturday's race, but just got back a little bit. Start line now. As we just see the board, 5 minutes till the race starts.
It will be interesting to see who gets on the podium for this race. I think we are hedging a lot of bets over here, especially with the people around the grandstand on Jamie. But there's some definite contenders there.
Yeah, Kevin Canny, second place in the last race. He really pushed Jamie a lot of. All the way through the Super Sport, so he's definitely one to watch. He'll be setting off on the number 16 machine, and Ryan Whitehall as well, setting off at number 9. He was third last time, and he was absolutely overjoyed with that result. But you know, it's a very competitive field and a very competitive class, so this should really promise to be the race of the week, I think.
You know, I did think Jamie seemed unusually calm when we had a chat with him just before, but perhaps it is just pure focus for this race.
Yeah, he does look very, very locked in, but as
I don't know if you can hear the bagpipes in the background, and that is for Johnny Stewart.
Yeah, that's a fantastic touch to have a kilt-wearing Scotsman with the bagpipes accompanying you. Tap on the shoulder.
Next we've got number 2, Chris Cook.
Number 3, Andy Fowler next on the Yamaha, the A&H Motorsport Yamaha. He has 2 wins around here in the past.
Okay, number 4, we've got Adrian Harrison. He's on the Yamaha today.
Next away will be the number 5 machine of Michael Reese. It was a retirement from this morning's race, so let's hope he can complete the full 4 laps today.
Number 6, we have Craig. Craig's sides and back, I think it's pronounced.
Now here we have the man who was accompanied by the bagpipes. It's the number 7 machine of Johnny Stewart.
Number 8, we have Michael Gorn. This is Michael's 4th year at the Manx Grand Prix.
Number 9 of Ryan Whitehall away next. He had a podium on Saturday on the 600 Yamaha by WR Racing.
Next up we have number 10, Daniel Forbes. Daniel was 12th in the senior last year.
Toby Shanaway next on the number 11 machine by Cowton Racing. He's up 2 podiums so far this week.
Next we have number 12, Dan Sale, another local favourite.
Nobody away at 13 or 14, so the next away will be Michael Mace on the 750 Triumph.
Number 16, we've got Kevin Canny from Ireland on the 750 Suzuki. Next, number 42, Don Gilbert. He's been racing the Manx since 2015.
Number 21 is Graham McAleese from Northern Ireland. He finished 12th in Saturday's running in the Super Sport event.
Next we've got number 63, local Grant Thompson, a newcomer this year. He won the Southern 100. the firm favourite here this year.
Number 23 is Ryan Garside from Fleetwood. He's away on a Yamaha.
Greba Bridge, lap 1. There's Jamie Williams through on his Honda. Closely followed by number 2, Chris Cook. It looks like he's made up some ground on him in the first few miles. There's number 3, Andy Farrell. And number 4, Adrian Harrison. Coming through there now is Michael Rees, number 5 from Wales. And Craig Shipak is being closely followed by number 7, Johnny Stewart. And that's number 8, Michael Garney's had a good run all week. And that is Ryan Whitehall on the Yamaha. And Daniel Forbes goes through Greba Bridge with Toby Shan first of the Triumph machines. Local man Dan Sale, he's done a number of laps around this course. And that's Michael Mace, also on a Triumph. And there goes Keevan Canny, a hot favourite for this one, with Liam Chaw. Don Gilbert going really well on the 42 machine. And there's number 21, Graham McAleese. The fast run into the village at Kirkmichael, that's Jamie Williams. He's still leading on the road, but at Glen Helen it was Cook who was 3 seconds ahead of Stewart, and then Canny, and it was Williams in 4th. And there goes Cook now. And same again here, Andy Farrell, number 3, closely followed by Adrian Harrison, who's having a really good run on this first lap. Michael Rees, number 5. And there's Johnny Stewart, number 7. He's made up a lot of ground. And there's number 6, Craig Shipak. Threading through the village there is 8, Mike Garner, who has a little bit of a wobble coming down through the village. And there's Ryan Whitehall, number 9. Daniel Forbes is number 10. Toby Shan's having a good run as well on the first lap. Dan Sale a little bit down on pace in this opening lap here at the Senior Manx Grand Prix. And this is a quick approach here from Keevan Canny. Give him chalk on the 17. With the Spirit of the Manx Award going to Brad Hughes this year. That's Don Gilbert on the 42. And number 23 is Ryan Garside, with number 25 Sean Evans. And the gap's even smaller now. You can see that Chris Cook has really closed in. He's having a good run on this opening lap. He still remains first. He's 5 seconds ahead of Canny, with Jamie Williams now in 3rd place. Johnny Stewart's having a good run. He's 4th, only 0.6 seconds ahead of Ryan Whitehall. And there's Whitehall now, the first bike through. Toby Shan's had a good week on the local Triumph. And the fast approach here for Keevan Canny. Shortly followed by Michael Mace. And there's the number 42, Don Gilbert. He's running in a strong 6th place. They started 10 seconds apart on the road, and it's taken Chris Cook about 33 miles to catch Jamie Williams. That's 10 seconds he's made up on lap 1. Number 4, Adrian Adrian Harrison running in 7th at the moment. Johnny Stewart still holds on to 4th at the moment. He's 6 seconds ahead of number 42 Gilbert. Here he is now, Ryan Whitehall. He's in 6th, 3 seconds ahead of Harrison. There's Michael Garn as he plunges down towards the Craig. With number 10, Daniel Forbes, having a good run. And here he is, number 16, Keevan Canny. He's in 2nd at the moment, but he's 5 seconds ahead of Williams, but he's got quite a bit of catching up to do to find Chris Cook. And that's Liam Chalk, his brother, TT competitor now. 42, Don Gilbert tidy on that blue Honda. 2 machines peel around the 33rd and tip into Keppelgate. Back there's Brad Hughes with Tom Snow, number 19, on the track. Here we have 3 bikes, Evans, Monaghan and Eddie Warmold, the newcomer, having a really good run, number 70, first year. And another one of our newcomers, 65, that's Lee Hara. Lap 2 of 4, and that's Cook now leading on the road ahead of Williams. That's 120.6 mile an hour on that opening lap from a standing start. Cook is first, he's 3.4 seconds over Canny. Johnny Stewart through now, 6 seconds down on Williams, currently in 4th. With Brian Whitehall, he's in 6th, 3 seconds down on Gilbert. There for Mike Garn, had to sit up a little bit mid-corner. And here's Canny, number 16, on that Suzuki. You can see he's pushing hard through there. Two machines, Chalk and Gilbert. Gilbert trying to get the run there, past the Hawthorn. It's a hot pace in this senior Manx Grand Prix. Chris Cook is 6 seconds ahead of Canny now, who himself got into the 120 Tommy Klukas Club on that opening lap. Adrian Harrison had a really good start, but he slipped down into 7th. There's Stewart, he's ahead of Andy Farrell on the road now. Flat out through Kurt Michael. And there's Ryan Whitehall, he's in 6th, 5 seconds over Harrison. Toby Shan, head down. And there he is, Keevan Canny. He's got a bit of ground to make up if he's going to catch Chris Cook, who leads this race. And there's Don Gilbert still pushing on. He's in 5th place now. He's gapped Liam Chalk between Greba Bridge and here in Kirkmichael. And that's Graham McAleese, number 21. He's sitting in a tidy 8th place. It's pit stops at the end of this lap, so the run over the mountain is going to be crucial here in this 4-lap Senior Manx Grand Prix. That's Chris Cook, who's now 9 seconds ahead of Canny. Jamie Williams is holding on to 3rd. He's 14 seconds over Stewart. And there he is. Johnny Stewart, the Scotsman, left the line to the tune of bagpipes. And there's Brian Whitehall through the fast right-hander of Stella Maris before the sharp left-hander of Ramsey Hairpin before the climb up the mountain. Toby Shan comes past us now, and there's Canny. Canny's now 9 seconds ahead of Williams. Don Gilbert's in 6th, he's 12 seconds ahead of Harrison. With Liam Chalk having a steady run on this second lap. Just a few miles to go now before pit stops at the end of lap 2. With the bungalow in the distance, Chris Cook is on such a hot pace. He's already passed on the road Jamie Williams, who won the first 600 race this week, and you can see he's pushing on there through Kettlegate. Jamie Williams tips into the right hander before the left. 7th place man, Adrian Harrison. Johnny Stewart's still in 4th, but he's only got a 0.5 second advantage of Don Gilbert. But Ryan Whitehall is hot on their heels in 6th. He's now 12 seconds ahead of Harrison. And there's Andy Farrell, stalwart at the Manx Grand Prix, but I think he's struggling on this second lap. Craig Shipek having a steady run here. With Michael Garn, number 8, really unlucky in the Super Twin race. And there's Canny, that's a hot approach into Kettlegate. You can see the different lines going through there. And there's Don Gilbert. Down here, tips it in. Graham McAleese is now in 8th place. And there's that man Ryan Garside. Pit stops, lap 2, the only pit stop in this race, and that's Chris Cook, the leader. He'll be taking on a full tank of fuel to go off for the next 2 laps to the end of this race, and there's Jamie Williams. He's got a lot of making up to do if he wants to win this race. And there goes Cook with a 54-second stop. Careful not to break the speed limit out of there. Anything over 60 kilometres an hour would land you with a 30-second time penalty. And there goes Williams, a faster stop of 51 seconds. There's Johnny Stewart in. And Ryan Whitehall. And there's Canny. And that looked like a quick stop for him. Just 46 seconds, and he needed that because it was quite a deficit at the end of lap 2 coming into the pits. Chris Cook won't know it yet, but he's lost a lot of time in the pits to keep him canny. He'll be getting a pit board somewhere around the course, but he won't know yet that the lead has come down dramatically by about 10 seconds at the grandstand through the pits. Jamie Williams is still going well, and Adrian Harrison, number 4, pushing on this 3rd lap. There's Johnny Stewart. 2 seconds over Whitehall coming into the pits, and there he is now. And there's the man that's chasing the leader in this race, Keevan Canny. There's Craig Shippek on the number 6 machine, riding a Yamaha. He's got a low start number, but he's high up in the field. That's Don Gilbert sitting in a really impressive 4th place in the Senior Manx Grand Prix. We've certainly got a race on our hands at Glen Helen. The gap was down to 3 seconds between Cook, who still leads, over Keevan Canny, but we've got to wait a few minutes before the 16 machine comes through. Flat out through the village as the sun shines down on this Senior Manx Grand Prix, the last race of the programme for 2025. And we're expecting Canny through next, and here he is. Head down, flat out through Kurt Michael. There's Toby Shan on the Triumph, the 3 cylinders roaring through the village. Michael Rees has had a tricky week so far with machine problems, and he's dropping down the order from his start position of 5. Yellow line to yellow line here for Don Gilbert on 42. 3 bikes threading their way through here. There's number 21, Liam Chaw from Hot Pursuit, and 17, Kawasaki. Cook's obviously got the signal because he's had a really good run on this half of the lap from Kurt Michael to Stella Maris. He's opened the gap now to 4 seconds over Keevan Canny. Jamie Williams sitting in 3rd, 17 seconds over Whitehall, who is pushing on this 3rd lap. Adrian Harrison sitting in 9th place. There's Johnny Stewart 6th. And there's Whitehall, he holds an 11-second advantage over Gilbert. And there's Keevan Canny. The man from Ireland's looking to secure his first Manx Grand Prix win along with Cook, so they're both going to be pushing hard here. Chris Cook, the 36-year-old from Hoyk in Scotland. He finished 2nd in the 2024 Senior at an average speed of 117, but is currently leading this race and pushing on. He's opened up another second over Canny on the run over the mountain on lap 3. Jamie Williams, the man from Douglas, riding a 600 Honda for JLG NCE Racing, tips it into Keppelgate, and on the plunge down to Cates, Bregnabar, Brandish, and a couple of miles to the start-finish line on Glen Crutchery Road. There's Johnny Stewart, he holds a 9-second advantage over McAleese, and Ryan Whitehall pushing on 12 seconds ahead of Gilbert. He's sitting in 4th now. Here he is, Keevan Canny, hard on the brakes, tips it in early using all the corner speed there. You can see the rear end giving way there as it taps on the power. Two bikes together, Toby Shan and Michael Garn, who had a good run in the Super Twin race, but fell to some misfortune running out of fuel on that last lap earlier in the week. Here's Eddie Wormold, number 70, really impressing as a newcomer this year. Him and Grant Thompson have been going for the top honours spot as the fastest newcomer, but Thompson felt some misfortune himself on the opening lap, retiring at Braddon Bridge. There's Sean Evans on the 25, with Owen Monaghan having a good run. And there's Tom Snow, a fast rider on the smaller bikes. The final lap of the Senior Manx Grand Prix, Chris Cook is maintaining his 6-second advantage over Canny. Jamie Williams, the winner of the first Supersport race this week, he's in third place, 13 seconds ahead of Whitehall, going on to this fourth and final lap. There's Johnny Stewart, he's in 6th, 8 seconds ahead of Graham McAleese, and there's Canny, he is still on Cook's case. Don Gilbert's putting in a flyer, he's in 5th, just 3 seconds ahead of Stewart now. And the gap has extended, it's 7 seconds now, Cook ahead of Canny. Has he got this one sewn up? It looks like it. And here's Jamie Williams consolidating third place over Whitehall. 2 machines through, Adrian Harrison and Whitehall. Whitehall is 20 seconds up on Gilbert. There's Kevin Canny, the man from Glenealy in Ireland, on the 750 Suzuki. He's pushing on to try and make up that deficit he has behind Cook. And it's just 1 second now that Don Gilbert has over Stewart. Gilbert running in 5th.
I'm going to cycle over the top.
There's Graham McAleese in 7th. And at Ramsey the gap is the same, 7 seconds. Cook is doing well to manage this one from the front. He's got clear road ahead of him and he's making the most of it. Ryan Whitehall's not giving this one up. He'll be chasing down Williams, who's in 3rd. And there's Canny, who's 43 seconds ahead of Williams. We have a race on our hands. It's coming down. It's coming down. It's now 4 seconds, with Chris Cook still in the lead. But it was 7 at Ramsey. It's 4 at the Bungalow. There's Chris Cook through Keppelgate. Just a few miles to go now. And the battle is well and truly on for 3rd position as well. It's Jamie Williams holding on to a slender advantage of 0.5 seconds over Whitehall at the Bungalow. And there he is, Whitehall. If he keeps going at this pace, he'll be joining the Tommy Club as well on this 4th and final lap, a flyer. Adrian Harrison and Johnny Stewart together on the road. And there's Canny now. Is it too little, too late? So Chris Cook has crossed the line with a final lap of 120.18 miles an hour, but he's got over 2.5 minutes to wait until Canny crosses the line to see whether he's done enough. Canny pulled back 2.2 seconds from the Bungalow to Cronkmamona. But can he do enough to get another 2.5 seconds in the last mile and a half from Cronkmamona to the Grandstand? We've got Jamie Williams and Brian Whitehall in. Williams is being directed into the winner's enclosure. He hangs on to beat Whitehall for 3rd by 7 thousandths of a second. Whitehall's final lap was 120.37 miles an hour, Williams 119. And there's Williams wheeling into the 3rd spot. And here's Canny, and Canny has done it. Canny has done it. The final lap, 120.85 miles an hour. He beats Cook by half a second. 0.5 seconds. His team are delighted. He's delighted. Senior Manx Grand Prix winner.
What a result for Kevin. And that is one of the best burnouts I think we have ever seen. Kevin Carney with a fantastic win. Yeah, it is ecstasy for the Irish rider. But Chris Cook in second, that is heartbreaking.
Well done, Jamie. How are you feeling?
Since I've seen you.
I know, I feel like we are getting to know you pretty well now. How are you feeling after that?
That was tough, I'm not going to lie. We made some changes after Saturday's race to help with the bike when the fuel load was getting less. It was getting very lively, and I think we've made the wrong decision. I really struggled with it, and we had as you can see from my left boot, it's glistening away there. We had a bit of an oil weep, which meant my foot kept slipping off the peg every time we hit a bump, and the foot was off it. So, as you can imagine, it was quite hard to concentrate for 4 laps with that happening. But listen, made up. I think we just, by the skin of our teeth, got on the podium. Congratulations to Kenny and Chris Cook. They rode a fantastic race, and they're very well deserved.
Given the issues you've had, I think that's still a really good result for you. I just wanted to ask you about the team you have supporting you today. Can you tell us a bit more about them?
They've come from all ends of the paddock, as in they're ex-racers. You've got Alan Brown, ex-Ulster Grand Prix rider, and obviously rode a lot on the Irish roads. Brian Moore, Manxman, lives in Germany, and a fantastic mechanic that's worked at the highest of levels. And then obviously you've got Sean and Cal, father and son, who are the NC Racing part of the team. Obviously mum, dad, my brother, Jamie Scarf, ex-racer, and then obviously my amazing other half, Aoife. They've all got vast experience from different parts of the paddock and racing and stuff, and it wouldn't be possible without the collective team working all together.
Seems like you've got a great support network there with you then.
Massive, and obviously the supporters out there, and we've got a supporters club, and I can't thank everybody from every end of social media, hedges, phone calls, text messages. It's been phenomenal, and it's a week I will never forget for as long as I live.
Brilliant, well done.
And this time last year, Jamie, you said earlier in the week, this time last year you were in a hospital. When you were there, did you think in a year's time you'd be a 2-time Manx Grand Prix winner and a 4-time podium finisher?
Mate, this time last year I was feeling a little bit sorry for myself laying Aintree, but again, without the support network I've got, I wouldn't be here, and we couldn't achieve the results we've achieved. And kudos to everybody involved in that recovery period from this time last year. And it's still not quite sunk in yet.
And just big picture for a second, you've had a fantastic Manx Grand Prix, you had a great Southern, you've been doing well in the IRRC.
Yep.
This time, or in a year's time, will we see you at the TT?
Yeah, that's obviously where we want to be, and I think that's where we need to be to keep on progressing. For sure, TT, hopefully we can get a classic ride, and then we will continue to branch out into Europe with the IRRC.
Well, congratulations, Jamie, on a fantastic week.
Thank you very much, guys. Cheers.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Chris, not really a lot to say, half a second, how are you feeling?
A bit heartbroken just now. It's a lot of work, 4 laps to lose it by half a second, but I rode as well as I could, so well done to the lad that won.
You really did ride a fantastic race. What were the crowds like for you out there on the course?
Good, there's a lot of people out just with the weather, I think, so yeah.
What do you think will be next for you then? Are you celebrating tonight, or are you back on to working hard for the next race?
I don't know, mourning not winning today. I think yeah, we'll just recover from today and we'll make a plan.
Yeah, despite not winning today, it was still a very, very good result for you.
Yeah, it was good. Saturday wasn't good at all. I led during the race on Saturday and finished 4th, so to finish 2nd today, at least it's an improvement, but just not quite what we wanted.
Congratulations, it's still well deserved though.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations, well done. Kevin, half a second, you're a Manx Grand Prix winner, how does that feel?
It's just absolutely madness. You know, to be fair, before it, when we were down after the twin race, I said to the lads, well, once there's about less than, you know, we don't need a from the tank, leave a litre out of her, and we'll go with that. And look, at the end of the day, the lads pit stop and everything coming together, that's what won this race, you know.
And you said when you spoke to us on Saturday, 6 weeks ago at Tandragee, did you imagine then that at the end of Manx Grand Prix you'd had a 2nd place and a win?
I would never have expected this in 3 or 4 years, never mind the injury. I put a lot of effort into learning this, but because of the size of it, how dangerous it was, and so on. But I think with sunshine this year and the more laps, we got limited laps in 24, so with the laps to go with it, I got a chance to show the hard work and effort that was put in 24.
Huge congratulations, what a race. Tell me, what do you think's next for you?
I actually haven't thought about that. Like, probably now that I've won a senior, I would probably be interested in maybe progressing to the TT at some stage. We'll just take it as it comes and see how things go, but just back to national roads in Northern Ireland, and hopefully the ones in the Republic come back, and just see where we go from there.
It would be great to see you in the TT, but tell me, how are you going to celebrate tonight?
Well, we're going to go out for a lot of drinks.
I bet.
I'm going to take the lads out for a bite to eat, and we'll get a few drinks until this afternoon to go to the presentation. So no, I'm really looking forward to it. Can
you tell us a bit about the lads you've got supporting you here?
So Keith and Michael are with me. They came with me in 24, and them two raced themselves. We just got together when we were racing, and we've become really close friends. And Darren Tierney, who can't be here, he was there during or at the start of the week with me. Huge help, and I can't thank all the lads enough. James Walsh, like all my mates, you know, that come here and help me out all the time with the racing and with everything. It's a wee family as such.
Yeah, brilliant. Well done. Huge congratulations.
Thank you very, very much. Thank you.
Congratulations. Enjoy your celebrations.
So you're on the bike and over the big picture. When you finish
And here are the final results. Canny beat Coop to win by just 0.5 of a second. Williams beat Whitehall for 3rd by an even closer margin of 0.07 of a second. Don Gilbert took 5th by 0.4 of a second from Johnny Stewart. McAleese took 7th, another close one for 8th. Sean taking that position from Harrison by 0.8 of a second. Garside 10th. Impressive newcomer Eddie Wormold in 11th. Chalk, Garn, Monaghan and another newcomer Hara taking positions 12th through to 15th.
The winner of the senior race, ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Canny!
What a result for Kevin. As the champagne sprays, as the curtain closes on another fantastic year of the Manx Grand Prix.
What a result. Absolutely brilliant.